Yes, sir.
Okay. So from the outset, I want to know what are the areas where you feel you are weak, where we can start, angle we can approach this examination.
So synonyms.
Okay.
Synonyms and idioms, sir.
We're strong with ordering of sentences. So shall we start with the basics?
Sir, we can start with the basics, sir. Parts of speech.
Parts of speech is not going to be a great thing because it does not find a part in the syllabus. We take the parts of speech, it will take a lot of time for us because a time limit is very limited for us. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I think I will start with the tenses today.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How many tenses are there in English language?
Basic 3 tenses are there, sir. And from that we have branches.
What in the branches?
Past continuous tenses and somewhat like that, sir.
There is forms. Main tenses are 3, but each has 4 forms. Yes? I
Yes,
think I'm making myself clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There are 3 tenses, present, past, future. But they have 4 aspects each. Simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So, we generally say there are 12 tenses in English. They have a role to play in speaking and writing. That helps in understanding better. Yes? So
Yes.
these are the things. Simple present, simple past, simple future. Then present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. If you take the verb run, in simple present, it has 2 forms, run and runs. Runs is used only when you use the third person singulars. For all other things, first person singular plural, second person singular plural, and third person plural, we use a run. You understand what are the first person, second person, third person? Anyone has got any doubts about that? First person is when we talk about ourselves. I run, I speak, I teach, I eat, I sleep. Second person is when you are talking to a person who is in front of you. You run, you sleep, you play, you write, you listen, you dance. Then third person is when you speak about the person who is not present at the time of speaking. For example, if I am talking about the director, he is not present now. So I have to mention as he. When you talk about a person, your sister, or a person known to you, she, you talk about your pet animal, for example, your dog or a cat or a parrot. We use it as it. So they are third person singular. For first person plural, I becomes we. Second person singular, you, plural is also you. Third person singular, all he, she, it is they. Okay? So when we come to past tense, run becomes ran. When you come to simple future, it is shall run or will run. I shall run, he will run, you will run. Okay? So now we come to the continuous. Present continuous has got 3 forms. This is as per the persons. When I talk about I have to use am. I am running. He is running. You are running. So it is as per the 3 persons. The past continuous, the am is will become the past form of that. Was running or were running. The future continuous form, it will be shall be running, will be running. Yes? Anyone has got any questions asked, any doubts that needs to be cleared?
No doubt, sir.
Okay, then we come to the next slide, that is perfect. Present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. Present perfect has got 2 forms, have and has. Have run, has run. Past perfect will have that form of have has is turned into had run. Future perfect will be shall have run, will have run. The has comes only for the third person singulars. Have run will be for all the other forms. Clear?
Yes, sir.
You have run. You have run. It has run. Yes? They have run. I have run the race. She has run the race. So it is for the third person singular who has. For other things, all the things have. Now we come to that. Next, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous, as usual, has got two forms. Have been running, has been running. Past has got only one form, as usual, had been running. Future also has got two forms as usual, shall have been running, will have been running. So these are the 12 forms of the tenses. Now we see with the verb run. You can substitute any of the verbs. Run you can take the place of sleep or eat, jump, write, anything. But all other things will be the same. Only the verb part will change. All other things will remain the same. Okay? Anyone's got any questions to ask? Any clarification needed for this 12?
No, sir.
Now you've seen only that 12 tense forms only. Now we see when we have to use these 12 for better expression and better writing. Yes, simple present tense is used in the following conditions to express a general truth. General truth means it's scientifically true for all. There's no change. The sun rises in the east. The sun sets in the west. 2 and 2 make 4. Nowhere in the world, universe, 2 and 2 will make 5 or 6. So 2 and 2 means only 4. So it's universal truth. The same manner, second is that habitual action. Habitual action is action that is going on for a long time as a habit. You follow it systematically. He bathes in the river every day. So it is his habit. Every morning he goes to the river to have his baths. He bathes in the river every day. She takes tea in the morning. Many of us take only coffee. It is a particular special thing that she takes only tea in the morning. It is her habit. Third one is a future action sure to take place. That means the action has been finalized, which will take place sometime in the future. But when we express it now, we use only the simple present tense. The school reopens tomorrow after the vacation of a week or so for Diwali break, or Abuja holidays, or summer holidays. The school reopens tomorrow. It has been fixed, finalized. There's no change in that. In that situation, we don't say the school will reopen tomorrow. The school reopens tomorrow. Then the fourth one is that the future action, a state in the subordinate class introduced by if, until, unless, when, as soon as, before, etc. It's a future action only, but the state of being. I shall tell you when he comes. We are expecting him to come. He has not yet come. So I say that I shall tell you when he comes. I inform you by phone. They will ring the bell as soon as the rain stops. Now it is a rainy season. So it is raining. So when the rain stops, employee of the school will ring the bell. They will ring the bell as soon as the rain stops. Any questions here?
No, sir.
Present continuous. The present continuous tense is used to express an action that is going on at the time of speaking. The girls are dancing. I am writing a letter. You are listening. So action is going on. It does not come to an end. The action is not complete. So it expresses an incomplete action. Present continuous tense shows an incomplete action. When you talk about that, at the time of speaking, the action is going on. Now we come to that. Use simple past and past continuous. When to use simple past, when to use past continuous, a slight change only. Simple past is used to express an action completed in the past. The action has come to an end. Then we use simple past. I met him yesterday. She left an hour ago. We played the match last week. So the action has come to an end. To express such an action, we use simple past tense. Now we come to past continuous. Past continuous is used to express an action that was going on at some time in the past. As it is said there by present continuous, the action is going on at the time of speaking. Here, the action was going on at some time in the past. So there is the only difference. The action was going on sometime in the past. When I met him, he was going out for a walk. She was cooking when the doorbell rang. They were playing chess when I was watching a movie. So action, what is going on at the time of speaking? Okay, now come to next one. Simple past and present perfect. Simple past, we are repeating it. Simple past is used to express action completed in the past. Action has come to an end. So we have to be very careful here because present perfect also has got something connected with this. Simple past, she entered the exam hall in time. The committee met last. So action has come to an end. So we use simple past. But in the case of present perfect, the action is completed at the time of speaking. There's also action has come to an end, but it's not long ago. Only just now, at the time of speaking. He has finished his work now. He has been doing the work for a long time. Only now, a few seconds ago, a few minutes ago, he has completed the work. He has finished his work now. They have just started for the function. They are getting ready for the function for a long time. Only now, a few minutes ago, they left the house and started for the function. So it is action is completed at the time of speaking. But simple past is that action is over sometime in the past. Over, dead and gone. But simple present, perfect is only at the time of speaking, the action is coming to an end. So this is a small difference. We have to be very careful about this one. We have to keep our eyes open for this. Because this is the area where most of us make mistake when you are ordering the sentence or finding the errors in the sentences, spotting the errors. Now, the past action continuing to the present. He has lived here for 20 years. He has lived here. That means he's still living there. I have known him for 10 years. Yes, he's a student now. As a student, I have known him for 10 years. The association with him is for 10 years. An action with when, after, etc. in the future. We shall go out when you have finished your work. An action with when, after, etc. for present perfect. Now, we come to the next one. Anyone has got any doubts so far? Anyone has got any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. When we use simple past and past perfect, so they are similar. Simple past is used to express an action completed in the past. Action has come to an end. I visited Agra last year. My father bought me a chain on Saturday. So the action is over. So it is simple past. Now for the past perfect, there is a slight change. That is, okay, now we will continue the simple past. A condition not likely to happen. If I had money, I would go to Venice. The condition not likely to happen. I don't have money. If I get money, if I had money, I would go to Venice. If I were a minister, I would live in Delhi. Now, but I am not a minister. So I am not living in Delhi. If I were, is something called supposition clause. If clause. It's also used for simple past. A wish with very little or no chance of fulfillment. There is no chance of fulfillment. I cannot become a bird. I wish I were a bird. I wish I owned a ship. We own cars, two-wheelers, four-wheelers, but we don't own a wish. We got a ship. See, if we are having that one, we'll be multimillionaires. I wish I owned a ship. So there is very little chance of no chance of fulfillment. In that situation also, we use simple past. Now we come to past perfect. Past perfect is used to express an action completed before another one begins. That means there are two actions, but both actions are in the past. You go to the station, the train left. The train had left before I reached the station. So the previous one of these two will be in the past perfect. The second action will be in the simple past. You are going to the station was late. That is why you are not able to catch the train. The train had left. The train had left before I reached the station. After we had finished the work, we went for a walk. We went for a walk. We finished our work. Only after finishing the work, we went for a walk. So first action was finishing the work. After we had finished the work, we went for a walk. So there are two actions. Both actions are in the past. In such a situation, we use past perfect tense. Then, and condition which was not fulfilled. Earlier also we had something in the simple past. What is that? A little or no chance of fulfillment. But this is different. And a condition which was not fulfilled. If he had helped me, I would have passed. That means I approached him for help. He did not help me. He turned down my request. As a result of his refusal, I could not do well. I failed. So if he had helped me, I would have passed. It's a condition which was not fulfilled. So these are the two conditions. Any questions so far? Simple past and past perfect.
No, sir.
The simple future, future continuous, and future perfect continuous is all very simple because the same thing what we have been doing earlier, seeing for simple present and simple past, present and past, all those things, that will be for future. Simple future expression action that will take place in the future. I shall go to school tomorrow. The sister will come here next week. Renuga will go to London next year. Action that will be taking place in the future. Future continuous expression action that will be going on at some time in the future. We shall be attending the meeting in the afternoon tomorrow. They will be playing a match at 5 on Monday next. So action is taking place in the future. That will be taking place at the time. So you shall be attending. The future perfect expresses action that will have been completed at some time in the future. Future perfect expression action that will have been completed at some time in the future. I shall have finished my work by 4 in this evening. We will have cleaned the room before the officer comes. So these are the different conditions, different situations under which the different tense forms will be used. Anyone has got any questions here to ask? If it is clear, then which is this? This is a basic thing that will be reflected throughout all the lessons. So this is the basic on which the entire English grammar is settled. So we have to be strong with this. We have to go through this again and again and again to make it your own. You should not be fumbling for this at the time of the examination. Okay, now we'll come to some other. Another basic chapter is articles. Read the following sentences. Here is a fruit. It is an apple. The apple is sweet. Here, a, an, and the are articles. What's the article? A single countable noun generally has an article. A singular countable noun generally takes an article. It says the number. For example, a fruit, an apple. Then for particularizing things, specializing this one. Articles are classified as indefinite and definite articles. There are two kinds of articles. One is indefinite article, one is definite article. Indefinite means we are not sure about it completely. That is, Madras is a city. Bharati is a poet. An apple is a fruit. An ant is an insect. In these sentences, a and an are articles. They do not refer to particular person or thing. Hence, they are called indefinite articles. Okay, clear? Anyone has got any doubts here?
No, sir.
Now we come to definite article. The book is on the table. He is the leader I admire. In these sentences, the refers to a particular thing or a person. Hence, they are called definite articles. The first sentence, the book is on the table. You have been searching for a particular book. You are not able to find it on the shelf. So that book is on the table. The book that you are searching is on the table. He is the leader. There are many leaders, political leaders. I am admirer of only one particular person. He is that particular person. He is the leader. The leader I admire. He is a leader I admire. The leader. Out of the numerous leaders in the world, he is the leader. It may be Mahatma Gandhi, it may be Nehru, George Washington, or it may be Winston Churchill, or Lenin, or Mao Zedong, anyone. So he is the leader I admire. And when to use these two? A is used before a word beginning with a consonant sound or vowel that sounds like a consonant. What is a vowel? How many vowels are there?
5, sir.
A, E, I, O, U. So they are the vowels. So only when those things, A is used before the consonant sound, all the other 21 letters barring these 5, they are the consonants. So at that, in front of that, those 21 letters, we use a boy, a pen, a man, a tree, etc. All are consonant sounds. Now we come to a European university, etc. But E is European, university, U is there. But this just now we said that A, E, I, O, U are vowels. But here you don't say European, European. U is given importance, priority. This stress falls on U. So it is not a vowel sound, it is only a consonant sound takes the priority. In the same way, university is not university, university, university. University is taking, the N is taking the stress. So university. So it is a vowel sound is not given. You only is taking that. Now, 1 rupee note, such a one sound. This vowel giving a word sound. One, even though A, E, I, O, U, 1 rupee note, one is there. The vowel is not giving wo, it's a word sound. Word sound is not a vowel. So it is not taking the and. It takes a. 1 rupee note. Such a one. Okay? It is a bit difficult to comprehend at the beginning. But as you go through it again and again, you will understand it. You will make it your own. And is used before a word beginning with a vowel sound. A mute, an ant, an egg, an insect, an orange, an umbrella, an R, an air, an honest girl. With H is mute. If you are not pronounced that one, you say that it's not hover, hair, honest. We say hair, honest. So it is equal to that of the vowel only, because the vowel sound is there. O is there, E is there, O is there. They are vowels. So vowel takes the priority stress. H is silent, mute. So they are the cases where we have to use and.
No, sir.
Am I going very fast?
No, sir.
You want me to slow down? I'll slow down. This is for your Understanding only. So you'll continue the same pace.
Yeah.
Okay. The indefinite article is used in what conditions? To me one. Get me a pen. Get me an orange. To mean a certain one. A man came to see you. You do not know who is that person. Whether it is your relative, whether your friend, whether the person you asked to come. You do not know. But when the doorbell rang, you opened it, you found a person. A man has come to see you. So they were informing your friend, a man came to see you. So you were not sure about that. So indefinite. To mean any. A cow gives milk. All cows give milk. So it is not particular, only this type of cow alone gives milk. All gives. A cow gives milk. It is almost like that of universal truth. To turn a proper noun into a common noun. A Daniel has come to judge this case. Daniel is a proper noun, name of a person. But before a proper noun, we don't use an article. But here it's a special case where we use an article because the judge is to be very just. So such a person is always referred to as a Daniel. A Daniel has come to judge this case. This judge is not in favor of this person, that person. He is impartial. Such an intelligent, wise judge is called a Daniel. This is taken from the Bible. So I'm not going to that biblical reference. So just for reference, I'm telling you that information. Daniel is one of the famous judges found in the Bible. A definite article is used to point a particular person. So definite article is what is that? The. So far as seeing the indefinite articles. Now we come to next portion. The definite articles the. This definite article the is used to point to a particular person. This person, this is the man who spoke at the meeting. You had been to a meeting. A speaker spoke very well. You appreciated the speaker. And you came to your room and you spoke about that to your friend for a long time. But you are not able to mention his name or anything like that. So when you meet him person, face to face in a mall or a road or the train, you point out, this is the person, man, who spoke at the meeting. Among all the people who are present there, you point out to that particular person. This is the person, man, who spoke at the meeting. The chairman sent for the principal. There's a small problem in the college. The chairman has come. He is inquiring about what happened there. The students and the staff members are giving their point of view and their side story. So in order to give the judgment decision, the chairman wants the principal to be present there. So he sends for the principal because principal is only one, definite. Among all the staff members in the college, only one person is the responsibility of being the head, and he is given the name principal. So that is why it's a definite. The chairman sent for the principal. Look at the bird on the branch. You are looking out of the window. There's a tree. There are many birds, and you admire only one bird. Look at that. Look at that bird. The bird on the branch. That has got something special about that. Some beautiful color in that. It is singing very well. So look at the bird on the branch. So pointing out to that particular bird. When we speak for one already referred to, we already referred to that particular object, a person or a thing. When you speak about that later on, you use a definite article. I saw a dog and a cat. The dog was chasing the cat. I saw a dog and the cat on the road. A casual action that sees the scene. But the dog was not simply lying on the road or barking at me or barking at some other thing. It was chasing a cat, the cat. So both these animals are engaged in chasing one another. The dog was chasing the cat. The third condition is that when a singular noun represents a whole class. The tiger, all of you know, is very ferocious. What is ferocious?
Wild.
Very wild, angry, harmful creature. The tiger as a class. All the tigers are of the same nature. So the singular noun stands for the whole class. The tiger is a ferocious animal, very dangerous animal. We cannot go near that. We should not play with that as we play with a puppy. Though a tiger cub may be very docile, when he grows up, it becomes ferocious. It is his nature. Then, fourth one is that before common nouns that are names of things unique by themselves. A common noun that are names of things unique by themselves. The sun is a star. The moon is a planet. The sky is blue. The earth goes round the sun. They are name of things. Sun, moon, sky, earth. They are all names of things. They are unique. They are only one of its kind. They got a very peculiar behavior. So that is called unique characteristic. That sun is a star. The moon is a planet. The sky is blue. The earth goes round the sun. So these are all the cases, definite article. Next one is that the names of rivers, seas, mountain ranges, groups of islands, and plural nouns of countries. Names of trees, rivers, seas, mountains. The Ganges flows into the Bay of Bengal. Ganges is the name of a river. Bay of Bengal is the name of a sea. The Ganges flows into the Bay of Bengal. Mount Everest is on the Himalayas. The Andaman Islands are full of forests. The USA and the UK are rich nations. The groups of islands, the plural names of countries. USA expansion is United States of America. So it is United. UK means United Kingdom. The kingdoms are joined together. So it is the names of plural, names of countries. They are put together. So in such a case also, we have used the definite article the USA, the UK, the USSR. But USSR is not there now. It has completely disintegrated in different nations of Europe now. With the superlative degree, Leela is the best singer in the school. The swift is the fastest bird. The superlative degrees. The 3 degrees, all of you know that positive, comparative, superlative. Whenever you use a superlative degree, you always take the definite article the. Leela is the best singer in the school. The swift is the fastest bird. Then only 2 are compared. But when we are using the positive degree, there's no problem. Compared degree, also no problem. But when you use the superlative, always use the 3. The will be there. But here, only when there are 2 only are compared, then also in special cases, you have to use the. Peter and Paul are brothers. The farmer is the taller of the two. The Peter and Paul are brothers. When you are comparing their height, the farmer, that is Peter, is taller of the two. So when you are comparing two them, in a special case, you use the definite article the. So these are the pitfalls where you will be caught when we go for spotting the errors. When adjective is used as a noun, represent a group of persons. The rich should help the poor. The rich stands for all the rich people. The poor stands for all the poor people. God has given money to some people and made them rich with the idea that they have to help the needy, the poor people. So when it is used, represent a group of persons, definite article the will be used. Before the names of great books and newspapers. The Bible is read every day. We get the Hindu every day. The Hindu is a newspaper, international newspaper, or you can call it Indian national newspaper, one of the famous national newspapers of India. Bible is the great book, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, all things are the great books. So they always be preceded by the definite article the. Before an adverb with comparatives. The earlier, the better. The more we get, the more we want. Earlier is an adverb, more is another adverb. Before adverb with a comparative, the better, comparative. More we want, the comparative. So the earlier, the better. The more we get, the more we want. So in such case also, we have to use the definite article the. Now we saw so far, or whenever we have to use the articles, definite articles and indefinite articles. Now there are situations where the articles have to be omitted. They should not be used. Need not be, should not be used. First is before proper nouns. Names of person, place and thing. Raju is an honest man. It's not the Raju. Australia is an island. It's a continent. It's not the Australia. It's a proper noun. So they will not take the definite article or indefinite article. No article will be used there. Second is that therefore abstract nouns. Honesty is the best policy. Courage is an admirable quality. What is abstract noun? A noun that cannot be given any form. When you talk of honesty, can we give a picture, a form to that? How to describe that honesty? Can we put it in a picture and say this is honesty? The same cannot be done for courage. So that type of thing is called the abstract nouns. Honesty is the best policy. Courage is an admirable quality. Before names of materials. Glass breaks easily. Iron is a useful metal. Though glass and iron are proper nouns, names of a thing, but it's because it is a material, we are not supposed to use the article. It's not a glass or the glass. But when you say the glass that is fixed on the window or the glass tumbler that we have by drinking water, that broke. So that is a different situation. But when it mentions as a material, we are not supposed to use an article. Glass breaks easily. Iron is a useful metal. Then, before a common noun used to denote the whole class. Man is mortal. Mortal means first thing that will perish. Man will not live forever. He will die. Man does not stand for the man alone. It is for man and woman. It is for the class, the whole class. Man is mortal. What kind of bird is that? What kind of bird? It stands for the bird, which is the class. It may be a crow, it may be peacock, it may be pelican, it may be some other thing. So what kind of bird is it? Is it a carnivorous bird or a omnivorous bird? When nouns are used indicating their purpose. Children go to school to learn. We don't say children go to the school to learn. We say children go to school to learn. Christians should go to church on Sundays. It's not Christians should go to the church on Sundays. It indicates the purpose. School is a place where you go to learn, study. So for the purpose of learning, you go to school. The children go to school. Christians go to church to pray. Church is the place where they are to pray. So that is the purpose of visiting a church. In such a situation, we are not supposed to use any article. Before titles used as complement of a verb. Elizabeth became queen after her father. Elizabeth, the mother of the present king, Charles. She became the queen after the death of her father. So when the queen is not became the queen, she became queen. Before title is used as a complement of a verb. Then before title is used in apposition to a proper noun. Elizabeth, Queen of the Great Britain, visited India. So at that time also we're not using the Queen of Great Britain, the Queen. Don't say that. It is understood. It has to be omitted. Now we come to the other one. Before the names of a disease, a language are given. Mary is suffering from asthma. It's not from the asthma. Latin is a dead language. It's not the Latin. People love football. So before names of disease, language, and games, we don't use an article. In certain phrases containing a preposition and its object, at home, at school, at night, at work, by train, on earth, by land, etc. These are the cases where articles will be omitted. Okay? So with this, we come to the end of articles. Today we have seen the tenses as well as articles. Two things we have seen. These two are very basic because they are always having lot of importance in the case of spotting the error. I have taken it up now so that you can go through it again and again on many occasions. Okay? Anyone got any doubts here? If you have any doubts, you can stop me then and there. So do not wait for anything. So this is just interactive session only. It's not one-way person, one-way talking. It should be interactive. If you've got any problems, any doubts, you have to stop me then and there and get it cleared. The doubt should not be accumulated. If it gets accumulated, if it blocks the entire learning process. So if you got anything, stop me then and there. Whereas you may be having a certain amount of fear that first class, what type of person he is. I am very friendly. Don't look at me as a teacher. I am a guide. I am here to help you to overcome the obstacles you come across in the examination so that you get good grade and come up in life. That is the thing. All of us joined together only for the purpose. So I am no bit different from that. So you can stop me, treat me as an equal and ask whatever you want.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so with this, we come to the end of today's class. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.